Hello YouTubers, this is Meina Sidhom joined by Orabume Oshabe. Today we're going to talk about the game Quarrel. Quarrel is a game found on Xbox Live for 400 points, and it's a great puzzle game for people who are trying to build their vocabulary. For the single player aspect of Quarrel, we have a few different options. The first one is Quick Match, which is a randomly generated match where you just play for fun. Then we have the tutorial, which explains how to play this game and what strategies you should do. Domination is like the campaign of Quarrel. You are put against different islands, and you are trying to unlock all 12 by dominating each one by one. As you dominate more islands, more players will be unlocked. The showdown is when you play against a single computer player, specific computer player as well, and it's just one-on-one, head-to-head battle. Challenges are like little mini games that you can play if you ever get tired of Quarrel. And Make Match, you're making your own match without any rules or any randomly generated matches. This will allow you to choose between which features you want in your match and what kind of rules you want to play with. Okay, speaking for the tutorial will be Orabume Oshabe. Go right ahead.
Hi YouTubers, well it's me Meina Sidhom and I'm going to be talking about the tutorial for Quarrel, which is a arcade game got on the Xbox for 400 points. And it's a really nice tutorial because like on the other games you have to learn stuff by practicing and doing it on your own, but the tutorial actually shows you different scenarios of different things you might actually go through, and they tell you about attacking and how to use your words. And because this game is a word game where you have to use points for each letter and which words you make, it basically tries to explain how the gameplay is when you're on matches with computers and with people online and what strategies to use. Well, I find it kind of interesting because like playing other arcade games that I've seen, it gives you hands-on how much the powers of the words can actually be, of what letter it actually is. As you can see, letters like G and R take way more weight than other words like I's and T's and S's. So it really shows you what kind of words to use in order to conquer while playing the game. Like for instance, you can see they show you how to use the word like rag, and it shows you how much time you would need in order to against other characters. Well, as far as I can tell, I like this tutorial because it's easy and it's not confusing like other ones I've seen before.
Thank you, Orabume, for the tutorial. Now we're going to talk about the single player action. As you can see, I'm playing a battle right now against a computer, and I use the word press because P and R have much more weights than other words, which allows me to win because I build the word. At the end of each battle, there shows the different words that the anagram spells, and what each word I chose and each word my opponent chose, it reads out the definition, as you can see on the bottom. The turns are chosen randomly, so as you can see, the computers were chosen first. I guess they're biased, but they were chosen first, so I have to wait my turn to try and attack. But in the meantime, I have to defend my land while turns are being attacked while they're attacking me. Hi YouTubers, when we last left off, we were talking about how the battles were like. Now that it's my turn, I'm going to show you how I'm supposed to attack. First, I pick one of my quadrants. As you can see, my other two quadrants were dominated earlier, so now I only have one big one. I either transfer my troops to a different quadrant, Or I can take this 5 people quadrant and attack this 6 one. It's not really good strategy to attack a quadrant that has more players, because then they can build more words. But you never know. So I'm gonna attack and show you what it's like. So I showed the word breed, which is 12 points. Well, they did 9 points better. As you can see, even though I'm low in numbers, I can still attack and still dominate their land. Now I took a prisoner because they didn't use all their prisoners. How, when I attack and I win, what happens? Now I'm going to purposely lose after trying to take an attack. I'm going to, just to show you what will happen, I'm just going to let the timer run out without writing any words. Also, when you write wrong words, you only have 3 chances to write the right one. Otherwise, you're giving up. This counts as an automatic kill. As you can see, my big quadrant has now been taken over and I'm left with 1 player. This leaves me vulnerable for an attack, and this is not good strategy. You have to try and avoid this from happening at all costs. Now we're gonna let the computer do his turn. Now it's just us two, and we're supposed to write a 2-letter word. I'm going to write the word raw. I guess that's not a word. So now I learned something new. I'm going to write the word is just to be safe. And he wrote as. So now that it's a tie, nothing happens. But since he's the fastest, he automatically wins. Takes over my land because I was too slow. Keep in mind that time is very important in this game. The faster the player, the more chances of winning.